So I told this story a while back on my old channel, but it was part of a bigger project I was working on at the time, and I thought now would be a good time to talk about it here in more detail. So my first interaction with Mary Jane took place way back in my earlier years of high school. I don't really remember what year it was because this day was so random. But I'm sitting in my Spanish class and I sat next to this one chick, who I have no clue what her name was, and this dude named Jay. I had seen Jay around, he was pretty popular, and usually him and this other chick were always talking towards the end of class. One day I'm sitting there and Jay just leans over and is like, "You want some weed?" And I was like, "Bro, what?" Now at this time in my life I was like 15 or 16 and I hadn't really done any smoking or drinking yet. Not that I was opposed to it, in fact at the time I didn't like cigarettes, I was indifferent about beer, but I kinda wanted to try weed one day. I just didn't honestly know much about it, like I was in honors classes for the most part and no one around me smoked, and at the time I said no, but it wasn't because I didn't want it, but it was just sketchy. Dude just randomly offers me some weed and I start thinking I'm gonna get searched with it if I take it, because we had routine checks where they'd bring in the drug dogs to the school. Looking back, it had to be like 2 grams of some dookie ass Reggie in this piece of aluminum foil he had in his hand, and I'm not gonna lie bro, I honestly felt bad about turning it away, but at the time I didn't even have a bowl or anything. So a couple of years go by and I'm in my senior year of school, and every day I would eat lunch with my friend Will from ROTC and he would tell me about how you could smoke out of an apple and how he felt when he got high, and was describing what a bong and a bowl was to me for the first time, and that's how I got a lot of my initial knowledge of smoking. Then one day my friend Andy gets kicked out of his house for smoking and ended up moving in with me. Now I was pretty close with Andy, we had got into some hijinks before in sophomore year and we were pretty close. At the time we had a routine of going to the gym, playing GTA and chilling, until one day we're going to McDonald's and this car pulls up and it was these 3 guys named Bizzle, Anton and Ramos, and they flash Andy a bag of weed, and before long Andy's walking back with it and we head back to the crib. So like I said, at the time I didn't have any bowls or bongs, so we had to use the old soda can method, and me and Andy smoke on the back porch one night when my mom's not home, and Andy gets high as hell but I don't, and then I try again, and after 3 times of trying to smoke I still haven't got high, but eventually I got high. So that day I had just finished making a wooden cube puzzle on engineering and I had been messing with it all day, and the first thing that happens is I head back to my room is I feel completely gassed, and am sitting on my bed trying to solve this puzzle I could do 20 minutes ago and failing miserably, and I start laughing realizing how baked I am. At this point I got the giggles and I don't know why, but I started laughing hysterically and calling Andy a Democrat and a pilgrim for no reason. Then out of nowhere, Andy starts singing this song in the key of Castle of Glass by Linkin Park. If you wipe from front to back, you'll keep your duty in your crack. If you wipe back to front, you'll surely have, surely be. Duty poops in your pussy. Duty poops in your cunt babe. Duty poops in your butt. And I laughed so hard I almost shit my pants. After that it wore off and time passed and eventually Andy moved out, but I would continue to smoke from then on. Thank you so much everybody for watching. Please like and subscribe, share it with a friend if you enjoyed it. But this is Cash and Crash 420 and I'm out.